Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Aries, the month of August 2020. Fire sign. A card literally flew out even before I started talking, but I threw it back in. I didn't even look at it. I was like, wait, we haven't even really started the video. Here we go. This is going to be for the month of August for Aries 2020. What information can I receive and give, advise, help, heal for Aries? What's going on in August? Ooh, for Aries, one card flew out. I'll flip that up in a second. I think it was the Ace of Swords. I need two more cards for August 2020. Aries. Aries, what messages? What are the messages for the month of August? That's 3 cards. I think I'm going to have to pick 4 cards. Okay, I'm going to throw them back in, even though it's just 4. If it was 3 cards, I would have chosen. I don't know why, but here we go. First card is the Ace of Swords for the beginning of the month of Aries. Oh man, I feel like the same cards want to fly out. That card wants to come out. That is the 3 of Cups. I heard to take it, so I'm taking it. Let's see what the next card comes out. Oh, jeez. Right? There's a lot to say. One more card for Aries. Show me one more card for the month. Excuse me. For August, for Aries. Information. One more. Sometimes I hear like a snap, and I know that that's the card. So one more card. Oh my God, I think it's this one. I literally felt like it was that one because I heard the snap. So I'm going to put these back in. Forgive me. And I feel like it was the same little stack of cards from that flew out earlier. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so we have 2 swords surrounding the 3 of Cups. So it's a little bit of a volatile month for you guys. The beginning of the month, we see that Aries is thinking hard about something, about making a decision, making some choices. And that's what's on your mind in the beginning of the month. And you want to be successful with that, right? You really do. We see that at the middle of the month, forgive me for the glare, we see the 3 of Cups. So the goal is you want to address a situation with something that looks more personal to me, right? I feel like Aries in the middle of the month has these great moments that things look very promising, right? So you have something on your mind in the beginning of the month, a subject that's related to like holiday, love, connection, but that connection has some kind of love attachment to it. You know, there's an affection there. So it could be, yeah, good times with a friend. Absolutely. Yeah. Because you have affection for those people. They could be your co-workers, and you're wanting to have a great time. And I don't know why that's coming out, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, this could be about your co-workers and you trying to get along with them. Like you have something on your mind and you really want to just have a good time with them. Maybe you guys are all going to go out in the month of August. Maybe there's friends parties, small parties that are happening low key style because of COVID, but gatherings, and you have affection for this person, whoever it is. We see the Three of Cups. So you're wanting something and you're thinking about this subject matter. Whoever this person is, you're thinking about them. You're hoping to see them at an event, even, right? Because that person's on your mind, or you have something that you want to communicate to another energy, another person. Could be a group, yeah. I just feel like it's coworkers. I don't know why. I feel like I'm hearing coworkers. So the middle of the month, we see that there's something going on where there is a gathering, a celebration. I hate saying the word celebration, but there's a gathering, people in a group getting together and having a good time. Maybe you guys are going to go out to eat, um, outdoor dining al fresco, and there'll be communication going on in regards to a subject with these people. Something that's important to you, right? It's a key subject. In the beginning of the month, you're thinking about it. In the middle of the month, you actually have interaction with somebody or a group of people in regards to those thoughts. The end of the month, we see the Three of Swords. So you've had connection with somebody or a group of people, and it did not come out to what you had hoped for. It's like, how can I explain it? The Three of Swords talks about it didn't work out the way you thought it was gonna or work out, or had you hoped it would work out. Okay? The Three of Swords talks about, I didn't. Okay, I'm hearing something. So it didn't work out the way you wanted to. You didn't communicate. You might have never even took the steps to get the message across. Hence the Three of Swords. This could still be you, kind of frustrated because you didn't go through with it. So you had a chance to communicate something or connect with somebody, embrace energy together as a group, connect. And maybe you didn't go through with it. It was on your mind the whole month. And you thought you were going to do it. You thought you were going to do it here in the middle of the month. Communicate with somebody about something. And you ended up not going through with it. So, as I was telling you that a little bit earlier, you connected with people and it didn't work out to the way you wanted. You didn't get the answers or the response that you wanted. But then I also heard right there and then, I had to turn around. You heard me, right? I said, hold on, I'm hearing something. And then I heard that you, Aries, didn't follow through with whatever it was you wanted to communicate with this group of people or these energies that are here. So that's what I heard. So there's two things here going on, right? I almost feel like I got interrupted because I feel like you didn't go through with something that you wanted to do. It was on your mind. There was some kind of meeting, association with other energies, some place. I'm hearing coworkers. And maybe whatever you tried to express was sharp. and it didn't necessarily, maybe these people were drinking, so they weren't paying attention to you. And maybe that's why you didn't go through with it, because you knew they weren't going to listen anyways, because had already been drinking. You didn't go through with it maybe because you just saw, you didn't see an opportunity. And maybe maybe you were starting to communicate with this group of people, but you didn't see it going your way. You didn't see like people agreeing with you. So just kind of, you struck out almost, right? You were starting to strike out 1, 2, 3, and you're like, forget it. I'm not even going to talk about it no more. This could be about a person that you were interested in, has been on your mind. Again, you were going to maybe see them somewhere, possibly. Somehow you were going to run into them. You knew where they were going to be. You had hoped to do that. And maybe that didn't happen. That didn't work out for you. And that's what I'm seeing in the month of August. So this is just a month reading. And this doesn't mean that you won't have another opportunity to have this mindset where you want to get something done, where you're going to have another opportunity, and that this card doesn't necessarily have to be what it is. In a way, sometimes things are blessings. Sometimes this card doesn't look great, but maybe you saved yourself from something here, like Titanic mode, you know? So the universe works very, very interestingly. So let's pull out. I'm going to use this deck. And I don't even know the name of this deck. I don't even know the rules of the deck. I just know that when I see the card, I feel it and I kind of say it and I like it. So right now we're pulling out a card for Aries. This is to give Aries more information about the month of August and how things could work for Aries and help Aries, inform Aries for the month of August 2020. Universe, help me. Whoop. There you are. There they are. Okay. So I'm going to do it. There's 2 cards. So I guess what I'm going to do is, I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it this way. I feel like that card was there. And when it flipped, no, that's it. That's the order. Okay, let's see what this card is. Okay, so we have somebody or something, a subject matter on the mind. And what we see is courtship. We see courtship. That's the number 4. So I think Aries was thinking about connecting with another energy and trying to kind of, kind of get in there and work something, like let's see the possibilities. So I think you were thinking about possibilities with another energy. And remember I kept on saying work, co-workers? Well, it's funny because we have the 3 of Cups that I was talking about, and then we see occupation, which just tells me that this is a work that the energies have to do with a work situation, or what you would consider, a work situation. So that could be you working on a project and the people that are surround you. This could be actual work, right? Where you go for employment. It could be like people that have the same skill set as you, and so you're kind of in a group, right? This could be like, for example, forgive me if this doesn't sound like the best example, but there's so many groups out there. There's the AA, right? Alcoholics Anonymous. That could be something like that, right? Where people have similarities and they consider it their job to stay clean and sober, right? It's a job every day. They have to think about that. So the reason why I'm saying that as an example, I feel, is so you can expand the mind, expand your base so that you can think about this and put this into your situation. I want you to be able to see it and feel it. So why would that come out? That comes out to let you know that it could be that broad, okay, of a subject or this subject. And then we go to the next card, and we saw the Three of Swords. And what do we see as your card? Well, did I even show you the occupation card? I hope I did. I do think it's work related. And then the third card, we saw Thief. Oh my. Thief. Sorry if I can't get the whole image in. So maybe you wanted to discuss something about someone else, or maybe you were trying to achieve two goals here at the gathering or situation. What was courtship, and what was talking about something about somebody not playing right in the group. But as well as that, it could be that the person that you possibly were interested in and thinking about is a person that somehow is related to you in a group, and unfortunately you know that they're kind of untrustworthy. So I'm gonna just pull out a couple of different thoughts. I mean, this other person could be a person that is flirtatious with everybody, and so you're disappointed about that. You're brokenhearted. Maybe at this situation or this event, you saw that. Maybe this coworker or this person that you wanted to connect with, maybe you saw actions, or maybe you've saw or been involved with their actions, and it's brought you down, and so you wanted to kind of talk about it, resolve it, but you see that you can talk about it, but it doesn't seem like you're going to get what you want out of it, like the answers. These energies, there's somebody here, the energy that's untrustworthy. And that's kind of why I think your heart, you just kind of decided to give up. And maybe you didn't even follow through, like I said earlier, because you just realized that this person is way too fast. And maybe you weren't going to win. You ain't going to win because you're just trying to do the right thing, maybe even, and no one's really caring or listening, you know? That's hard sometimes. Sometimes you want to do the right thing, you know, and other people, and something's wrong or not right, but sometimes people just don't care. They just don't care. They're busy celebrating and having their own time, and they just don't really want to participate in that. And maybe that's what's going on with you in August, Aries, is that you're trying to communicate, make a point, connect, but you're seeing that at the end, it's like, at the end of the month, that it's almost either A, you don't go through with it because you just feel like you're not getting the response back that you want. You're not getting the support that you want. And you might have even had somebody else talk, and now you don't trust them because you were trying to connect with somebody here in the middle of the month. And somebody might have talked already and kind of messed up your game, basically, messed up your situation. And so you're kind of saying, that's why you might even be like, nah, I'm not even going to start. I know something good is not happening here, but I'm choosing not to even deal with it because no one's really listening, and I'm not finding what it is I want to do. This other person, this other energy isn't connecting with me in the month of August. And it could be for many reasons. And I just feel like alcohol's involved. And I brought up Alcoholics Anonymous too. So I think, and I saw talked about workers and occupation. I see that now. So there's something there. There's something there going on. So in the month of August, Aries, there's a situation that's going on, and I don't know if you actually follow through and bring that up to the other party because I feel like you're not getting anywhere with it. So, and you almost don't trust it. Someone might have even already said something and kind of messed up your game, whatever the game was here that you wanted to get across. Um, and I think it's because people were already drinking and having a good time. Something happened here and it just kind of messed up what you wanted to achieve. So at the end of the month, I feel like you pull back and you don't do what you thought you were going to do. And that might be all right. Like I said, sometimes maybe you don't want to go in. Maybe it's not the right month. Maybe whoever this other person is, maybe it's not the right time to go in, you know? So I'm going to pull out one card. And it's good that you're careful. It's good that you're thinking, looking for some kind of a partnership. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes Aries has to just be careful. We all have to be careful. Every sign. Me too. We all have to be careful. Let's see. I flipped out two cards. Okay, so the first card is snake. So you're like, snake, right? Ooh, I'm scared or I'm worried. Why snake? Well, it's not that snake. This snake speaks of to shed your old skin. So maybe this is about reevaluating your situation. That's really what I'm thinking. Like maybe chuck this old plan, what you were going to thinking of doing, possibly, right? Because August ain't here yet. Chuck the old plan and look at a new plan. Yeah. So like some of the thoughts that you had, maybe check some of those old thoughts out and reevaluate at the end of the month of July about August and this situation. The next card is Warrior. Ooh. And it says, be fearless and stand strong. So there's something going on here. There's something going on here with Aries. Right? God. Yeah. Be fearless and stand strong. So I feel like you should reevaluate your situation. Like I'm making this video and it's the end of July and I'm hoping to post these before August 1st. So I hope you get a look at it and you kind of see about whatever this game plan that you want to follow through with August, maybe you can reevaluate it. And also you have to assess the situation in time. Like what do I mean by in time? I know that's not going to come out right. In now time. So in August, when you're at an event or in a situation, you need to evaluate the situation and navigate properly. So that might have to do with what we said, that you might not go through with this communication with somebody or a group of people because they're not even listening or caring, or they might even be involved in it, right? They might not be the best group to get your end result. In partnership, this could also look as if Aries was looking to connect with another energy, and that energy isn't feeling the same possibly as you, and almost you're starting to see that this energy is not even worthwhile. You might not even want to invest, right? You may not even offer or suggest because it just doesn't look very promising. So I feel like this is a work thing. I feel like it's work and love all connected here. So here we go. We have shed the old skin, and we have fearless. Stay strong. Stand strong. Something good only comes from things like this, right? You're going to be grounded, open minded. You're going to be clear with your thoughts when you approach this situation in August. When it happens to you, when you create it, if it falls on your lap, you're going to be grounded. You're going to look at it and you're going to make decisions. And you can always change, right? You can float, you can navigate. You know, things don't always have to stay in a structure. We're energy, we're fluid, and we move. So you can look at this and see how the month of August will work best for Aries, right? And you might see that what you thought was worth investing and where you're having some fun and connection may not be what you want for a long-term investment, right? Because it just doesn't look very promising at the end, or we see that you don't even go for it or deal with it because you realize that that you may not even trust the trust that situation, even if you try to move forward with it. Okay? So there you go. Okay, we got a lot of thought for you, Aries. I'm Fuel the Soul, and this was your August reading. I'm going to try to come in mid-month and hopefully offer full reading or maybe like money or love. I don't know. I haven't decided. I've been kind of flipping out different things. I'm going to do this for you too. I did it for the last, and I don't know why all of a sudden I've been doing it. We're going to clear the energy and give you energy. And one for you. All right, I feel like that cleared some up. I Feel the Soul, and I'll see you in September with a full month reading or possibly mid-August for maybe like a money or love reading. You take care. God bless you. Bye, Aries.